Hi, this is Gary with MacMost Now. On today's episode, let's take a look at Evernote. So Evernote's one of those programs that after you use it for a while, you begin to wonder why it's not built into macOS 10. And I get questions all the time about the Notes feature in iOS and also in Mail and iCal on the Mac. And it's a little clunky, and a lot of times I just end up telling people, well, you should probably just look into using Evernote. So let's go and take a look at Evernote. So you download Evernote from evernote.com. It's free to use for its basic features. And if you just are a casual notes user, the free version's fine. But you can upgrade later on if you find you're more of a pro user. Now, you get a window like this, which basically stores notes in notebooks. And then you see the note, and then you can type whatever you want. For instance, here's some notes that I made for making today's episode. And you get a little ad there at the bottom because it's the free version. It's got to pay for itself. So that's the basics. To create a new note, you could just click on New Note and give it a title and just type. So what's the big deal? Well, the main big deal is about syncing. See, there's also a free Evernote app for iOS. So say if you have an iPhone or an iPad, you get that app, and then you have Evernote running on your Mac. Now when you create that note, it'll then sync instantly across the internet with all your different devices. Even if you have another computer, another Mac that is Evernote. You don't have to manually sync, you don't have to connect anything. It just happens over the air. So you can create that note and then run out the door, look at your iPhone, and you'll see the information that you typed in Evernote on your iPhone. So at the top here, you'll see that you can take a note with your iSight camera and with your microphone. You can do this on your Mac, but it's even more useful to do it on, say, your iPhone. You can take a picture of something, say a product you see in the store, to go and look it up online later. You can just take a picture of something in Evernote just to have it as reference. Matter of fact, a lot of people do this thing where they'll maybe scribble some notes on a napkin in a restaurant or on a piece of paper and then take a picture of it in Evernote. And it saves it to their iPhone in Evernote, but then it's also available on their Mac. Same thing with any video you might want to record, and also with audio notes. So you can just record something, say while you're driving, instead of having to pull over and type. One of the cool things you can do on your Mac in Evernote is encrypt a piece of text. Not the entire note, not your entire notebook full of notes, but just a piece of text. So for instance, in this note here, I can do something like this and decide, oh, I want to encrypt that. I can select it, control click on it, and see that I can encrypt the selected text. Give it a password. And okay, and you can see now that piece of text, just that piece of text is encrypted. And in order to see it, I have to type in my password. Very handy. Another cool thing you can do is you can take screenshots and have them go directly into Evernote. So you go to Evernote Preferences. In there you can go to Shortcuts, and here you can set a shortcut for clipping a rectangle on the screen. So in this case it's set to Control-Command-C. So let's try that. Let's go back here. I'm just on the screen, and let's do Control-Command-C. You can see I can take a screenshot like that, and then it automatically will create a note. So you can see it's there, and there's the screenshot. And you can see it's posted right there. I didn't even have to be running Evernote at the front for that to happen. And of course now that syncs to my other devices, so I have that image there as well. You also may have noticed that you can actually paste to Evernote as well, so that you can say copy some text from any application you're running and use, in this case, the default Control-Command-V, and automatically creates a new note in Evernote with that text in it. You can do the same kind of thing in a web browser. You can get a Safari extension for Evernote that will allow you to clip things in the web browser and save them to Evernote as well. And notes just don't have to be text or media. You can also attach files. So you can easily, say, attach another image or a photo to a particular note, and then that'll sync across all your devices. So there's a lot of different things you can do with Evernote. Matter of fact, it's a very versatile program. I find that people that use Evernote sometimes use it for wildly different things. Some people use it for storing files, some people use it just for little notes, some people use it completely for audio or even photos. A lot of different things you can do with it, and since the basic version is free, it doesn't hurt to download it, set up an account, and give it a try. Hope you found this useful. Till next time, this is Gary with MacMost Now. Want more video tutorials? Just go to MacMost.com, click on the videos link at the top of the page, and then you can view all of the hundreds of MacMost videos by category.